Wait, so they already playing 2K. The real 2K26 builder review. 2K26 builder.
Yeah, they broke up in a bitch, yeah.
Okay. So is people they already playing the game or did they come out with a prelude or something? 2K26 prelude. They came out with a prelude. I'll download the prelude. First part game on 2K26 raw edited. Joe knows. So the game is out.
You've got the magic touch.
So
We're not gonna wait.
you're jumping the gun a bit early. 2K26 isn't out yet, but it's just around the corner as of now. The official global release is September 5th. Early access begins August 29th, approximately 1 week. Pre-order. So I ain't think they came out with no prelude. So they must got the game early or something for being YouTubers or something.
Waste any time, we're jumping straight into it. Y'all asked for raw, unedited NBA 2K26 gameplay, and I got exactly that here for y'all. I'm actually still in the hotel room. I was just at Community Day for 12 hours in the builder and getting some gameplay for y'all, and as soon as I got back to the hotel room, we're already editing and getting on the mic to talk to y'all about it. So drop a like on the video for me. I really appreciate it. Let's try to get this video to 10,000 likes.
So you could play with shorties in the park.
And let's talk about it. All right, I'm in the white. I'm in the white jerseys. My team's white. Swag's in a black jersey. Swag is my pro-am team, and I played park with him for the last, I don't even know, 5-6 years. You know, me and Swag go way back. So we decided to match up in the my team.
So if you playing with a shorty in the park, is she gonna be able to dunk and shit? That's crazy.
Triple threat. So it's 3-on-3. We pulled up some my team cards. Luckily, I was able to. I was lucky enough to pull LeBron James. So we got some LBJ gameplay here for you for my first time on 2K26. And listen. A few things to notice about this gameplay. We were not able to customize our HUD. So we weren't able to turn off our shot meters. We were not able to change our shot feedback. We were not able to customize any of that stuff, okay? So that's gonna kind of hinder the gameplay a little bit. And also, it's literally our first couple minutes playing NBA 2K26. So there's gonna be some rough moments, but y'all wanted it unedited, and I understand why. Because y'all want to see the game speed. Y'all want to see how it flows. Y'all want to see this, that, and the third. So completely understand, all right? Now, I also want to mention, these are, you know,
This is my team, my nigga. So, okay, here go the park game. We ain't gonna sit here and watch all that, what he talking about. I am curious to know, but we ain't gonna do all that right now. We gonna jump straight to the part gameplay, allegedly. But,
two users. I'm not really sure who it is. It's just, you know, 2 for 2 from 3. So definitely happy about that. But now we're gonna head over to the 2v2 courts. Me and Swag are gonna team up. So let's get into the 2v2 gameplay. And this is all users. This is me and Swag versus 2 users. I'm not really sure who it is. It's just, you know, letters and numbers as a gamer.
Nah, nigga, you playing my team.
I'm not really sure. But all 4 people on the court being
controlled. I kind of like that. If that's a park, Sunnyside, that's the name of it. I like the park.
Controlled by users, so as you can expect.
But this the neighborhood still. This ain't like 2K16 shit, man.
You know, we've been playing the game for 20 minutes at this point. It is going to be a sloppy gameplay. But at least y'all will get to see some raw, unedited gameplay. And like I said, we couldn't customize our player HUD, couldn't turn off the shot meters. There's a lot of stuff that kind of made it even more challenging. But you get to see kind of a little bit more user on user action, because although last game it was me and Swag playing, there was still 4 AIs on the court. You know, it was more team control mode as opposed to single, you know, everyone controlling an individual single player on the court. So this is a nice little change of pace. Now I am curious, what are your thoughts already after watching Swag play that 3v3 there? Is there anything you saw that you liked, that you didn't like, that concerns you? You know, just what are your thoughts? Comment it down below. I will be reading the comments to kind of see where your guys' head is at, and then maybe even answer some of your guys' questions down there if I have time in between editing all these videos that I'm trying to get out for you guys in a timely fashion. As I said, I'm still, like I said, I'm in the hotel room. We're on the grind. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know how I get this time of year.
I like how fast the players is moving, and like the player on player contact. Like whenever you're trying to dribble past the person, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know, but I don't know. I gotta pay attention to like unwanted animations and shit like that, bro.
I do everything I can for y'all boys, and y'all always, you know.
That's really what it comes down to with 2K, bro. Like unwanted animations, and you know, the game was real slow and choppy, and then they make the dribbling like hella hard. It used to be so simple back in the day, bro.
Always show love back, so you know the feeling is mutual. I appreciate y'all, and clearly, I mean, the way you guys support the videos, you guys appreciate it as well, so I love that. But let's keep it going. Wemby with the block. Now we've already seen Wemby has the 99 block, so you would hope, right? You would hope he'd be able to get his hand on the ball here and there, and that was a nice inside block. Now we're going to a little pick and roll.
See how he got sucked into that screen?
Get his hand on the ball here or there, and that was a nice inside block. Now we're going to
nigga got sucked into that screen
to
boy.
Get his hand on the ball here or there, and that was a nice inside.
I know he went that way, but his player literally got sucked into the screen.
His hand on the ball here or there, and that was a nice inside block. Now we're going to a little.
The player got sucked into the screen, bro.
Pick and roll here. I go up. You see, I try to go up for the dunk meter. He takes me out. Now we're going to a little pick and roll here. I go up. You see, I try to go up for the dunk meter. Inside block. Now we're going to a little pick and roll here. I go up. You see, I try to go up for the dunk meter. He takes me out of the dunk meter, but it still converts to a layup, and usually it is a makeable layup. It's not like a sliver of a green window. Like that was a pretty decent size green window on the layup, and of course you can see the green window. We already knew this, but you can see the green window again on the dunks and the layups. So that is a beautiful thing. And thank goodness for that, you know, revision, going back to the way it used to be. But check this out again. It's the shot meter just messes with me, bro. I try to pull up. I'm shooting a bounce back half bar. Iverson is pulling up in the corner. He's knocking it down. Me and Swag are down 7-4.
I like the shooting.
It ain't looking too good.
I like the dribbling movement.
LeBron. Now you're about to see here in just a second. AI pulls up and he misses, and then Swag's gonna hit me on the kick out. I'm gonna drive in and going for a meter dunk here, and it's a good sized green window. And I mean, Jokic is in the paint, but it's not like a. You know, it's not like he's really like putting me into a contact dunk animation or anything like that, but it just feels like a good time to kind of talk about my thoughts on the driving dunks and finishing in general. From what I saw, I did talk about.
So they did change the what you call it, so they got a mandatory layup meter. You have to time your layups and shit like that. So that's what that was. I never even knew. I think the last 2K I played was 2K23. I think that's when they brought that shit in. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I ain't even really get to play 2K because it crashed my console. Couldn't even play my career, bro. Gave up.
About it in my gameplay breakdown. If y'all didn't watch that
ain't
earlier,
played 2K since.
I recommend y'all check that out.
Been 3 years.
But finishing on this game, one thing I noticed is size really matters. And I think this was true in 2K25 as well, but you couldn't really, you know, you didn't have the visible green window to back it up. But we know on the perimeter, right? If you're a tall player, it's a lot harder for them to contest you. You know, you're shooting over those and
that should have been a steal.
Tall player, it's a lot harder for them to contest you. You know, you're shooting over those and
that should have been a steal.
You know,
I don't know if he is square or not.
Y'all get what I'm saying in terms of the perimeter. But in the paint, I feel like the same thing is true. In the gameplay breakdown I did a lot of testing with like.
You don't have to be a VIP to get more than just savings with Geico. Every customer gets 24/7.
Man. I don't know. I think I've seen enough of the 2K. It's just gonna have to like be playing it, and just time goes on to unveil the animations. Cause YouTube is not YouTube. 2K is very animation based, bro. And that shit dead as hell. I don't like all that. Just how that nigga got sucked in that screen. It's like it's no defense against the animations, bro. You're just sucked into them bitches, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's inevitably what makes the game bad. But man, I don't know. It's looking a lot better as far as like movement wise. Like it's moving faster and smoother. Like the last couple ones was like choppy and slow to me, bro. Even though I didn't play them, I watched them though. The dribbling just seemed so ass. Like I don't know. Back in the day, it was so simple. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes the game fun when it's simple. You know, and you can exploit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? This video probably gonna get posted on the gaming channel. I'm gonna get to posting gameplays and shit. Just whenever, like, you know, whenever I can get to it or whatever. Whenever I actually play the game and have fun playing the game, bro. Ain't no games been fun, so I don't play the game. But y'all let me know what y'all think. We on the road to 100K, okay? Get at y'all on the next one. If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Get at y'all on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP tonight.